Well. I'm having this bell sent out. It's going to cost me quite a bit, and there's no guarantees, I'm told, because it's possible that, you know, they're not going to try to knock out every single dent, but it's possible that, like, I'm told in a situation like this, you know, if it could tear or crack or something like that. So I'm like, no, don't worry about it. If it, you know, what happens. And this one here, there's many dents. This has gone for quite a. You see, years ago. See, it sounds beautifully right now. It's got a deep sound to it. I've got a striker for it and a stand. Now, kanji here, I've got that translated. There's a trademark, and there's a few things I've got written down. Years ago, there was a bell that was in Nagasaki when the bomb came down, and wood stuff just was you know, burnt for however long it burnt for, but a lot of other stuff was just obliterated and just found miles away. And that's what happened to that bell years ago, and I would not be surprised. I don't think this has been in a Jishin, an earthquake or something like that, because there's so many knocks around. It would be more crushed than anything else. I would not be surprised if it's been in some kind of devastating. It's got some kind of devastating event, like Hiroshima and Nagasaki or something like that, rather than yeah, because like some things during the Allied bombing and stuff like that, things were found things distributed all over the show, and it's quite possible that a catastrophic event was what this suffered. It's a real deal beautiful Buddhist bell, and I like to bring a little bit of a patina in there. This is very old, it's probably Meiji period, something like that, and I'd like to, have some improvements made to it, and yeah, if come what may. But yeah, most of this will still be in effect. But it's a beauty, and yeah, we'll see how it goes and see if we can have this. Yes, have to pay quite a bit, but we'll see. I'm well keen to look at all that. Definitely, if we can make improvements will be made. If not, just strike it up to. Righto. Okay, Friday, May the 20th. Yes, and it's a beautiful day. Well then, the last time I was here, I managed to, the battery went flat, like right away, and I didn't bring along any extra battery thingies, and yes, so I told myself next time I come here, I'll make certain I'll bring some extra battery thingies, and guess who forgot to bring extra battery thingies? Right then, because I'm an idiot. That's right. Well, wow, okay. Now, alright, what we have here, this golden atoll right here, it was actually sort of in the moss a fair bit, so I picked it up a bit to get some photos of it. It has all the bell representation thingies. Yes. Go around there, hang on a second. Let's just go like that. Put him down there, there you go. Okay, now, I'm calling this May the 20th. It's just under 80 centimeters tall. This particular style doesn't screw in, it just pops in. And this spire, that's a beauty. There you go. You might want to paint it or something. Oh, there's some golden door over there. Actually, there was a lady with her daughter, and they were walking around here, and the walkie poos, and they're very curious. And this guy Jim comes along, and I was striking that and showing him my Nokogiri over there and all that. Cool. There you go. Well, I did charge this battery, so I made certain that that was the case. There you go. So that's a beauty. Now, all right. Let us overlap over. We'll get to that. This here is here in ninjas or just leaves falling down. Now, this here. Hopefully that bug's gone. I'm trying to make sure I don't. There he is. Oh, there's another one. Shit, oh, there he is. He's down there somewhere. Right, I'm making sure I don't step on him. Now, I'm not a Jain monk or nothing, but now this one here, teeth are all good, and because it was stuck in the, stuck in there. Oh, there he is. He's gone now. Yes, so the teeth are all good. Now, this one's far more rusty than most that I've seen, but is essentially just surface rust. It does have kanjis in there, but they're all very, very faded. I reckon this would polish up beautifully. You can see a staggered tooth arrangement going on there. They've got an iron fitting in here. I'm calling this May the 20th. Very solid. This handle here. I'm quite impressed with that. There you go. And this is an oldie. I reckon that this will be rad. Like, you get on the net there, and some chaps have been showing how they sharpen these blades. But it'll work anyways. But yeah, if you sharpen her up, that'd be a beauty. So there's a bloke out there, real muscle-bound dude. He's got one of these things, and I just wrote in a message. So, wonder where you got that from. He writes back and just lol or whatever, all that stuff. And yeah, there you go. So this one's through use, it will polish up masterfully, and that'd be great to see. So if you do purchase this, I want to see it. I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see it all shiny after work. Yep, there you go. Now, the piece de resistance. Now let's see. This bell had to pay quite a bit to have it repaired, and what a beautiful job. Because the sound improved wonderfully, and so you get this. This is old school. We'll get to it. Yeah, a beauty. Now this is probably Meiji period, or I'm just conservatively saying it's Meiji period. In likelihood, it's older. Could be Edo period. I think it's Edo period personally, but it's a wow. This here, when I showed pictures of it, I did a short video of it prior to having it repaired. It didn't show just how bad the condition was. Like it was like I should have taken more time to spend in here, put a torch in or something like that, to show just how rough she was. And it's come up wonderfully. Like, in comparison, I mean, it's come up just wonderfully. What I like about it is that it's through the repairs, it's like improved it wonderfully, masterfully, as it's and it didn't get damaged, which is the top excellence. And it improved the sound. It brought the sound back. I call it the resurrection bell. I've had a resurrection bell over the years. I had one, and this here, yeah, it didn't crack. Yeah, it didn't damage it. Improved it aesthetically, and vastly improved the sound. In fact, years ago I wrote, "The sound is a song of pure harmony." And some sneaky plagiaristic bastard, he took that as a quote, and then he would put it on his own listings. That sneaky bugger. Anyways, oh well, I guess that was my work, but oh well, there you go. Well, who knows, maybe in the archives of my mind I got it from someone else, who knows. Wow, what a beauty. Yeah. So it's definitely gone through some tragic, catastrophic event. I do know that there was a massive flood in the western region of Japan, around the Yamaguchi kind of area. I think north of there or something. But and like I don't know, thousands perished or something like that, and stuff was just swept away. So it could be possible that it's a situation like that, because this is it's gone somewhere and it's banged into a bunch of stuff for some reason, and no one would ever disrespect a bell, and therefore it's had some tragic event, yes, in its life, but it still sings. And oh, she sings, oh, that ant's so lucky. There you go. He's a lucky one. What? Yeah. Yes. Anyways, what a beauty, the resurrection bell. So it still retains its it's visually that it's been through a tragic event. Yes, it still retains it, thankfully. I didn't want it looking like brand new or something like that, So that's that. What I plan to do is send this and the striker, and I'll build a wooden crate framework thingy around it, and then put that in a box, as I did something very similar recently. And therefore, I think that's the best way to go. And I'm going to EMS that. Air freight. Oh, here's some good news. A chap from Bulgaria, hey mate, he's probably watching this. He sent me a bunch of stuff. I was using these towels that he sent me, and he sent me all this perfumed stuff from Bulgaria and rose smelling stuff. And he told me that he received his Goju-no-to and sent me pictures of it, and he's wrapped. Yeah, like I was saying, things have taken a long time, and bad people destroyed my eBay business, right? Because of this. And but he said to me he received his. So the chap from England just recently sent me pictures of the Go board that he received. Took like 5 months, and he's wrapped. The French guy, he contacted me, and in fact he spoke to the PayPal people, and he said, hey, and they held my money, you see. And which I wasn't too pleased about. And then he contacted me and told me he received it, and he's wrapped, and he's thank you, blah blahs, all that. So yeah, like I'm telling you, the stuff's gonna get to you, But there's 3 people just like that, bam, within a short span, within a couple of weeks. They sent pictures to me and told me, hey, they got their stuff. So that's good, So keep the faith, keep the faith, and be a part of this. My Japan, your Japan, You keep me alive, I'll show you stuff like this. Yeah, that's the deal, Because I do this. I could just do this for myself, yeah, and just go around there. I could do that for myself, and then the hey with everyone else. But no, it's not me. I want other people to experience this, because some people, they can't come here. They might be disabled or something like that, and Japan's not exactly conducive to people in wheelchairs or whatever the case might be. So I like showing people the beauty of this place. It's because it is, It is. Anyways, let's have a look at this. Right. I plan to make a wooden crate situation for this, not this. I can do something different with this, but I'm going to send this via EMS with this striker and that bell. The resurrection bell. Yes. There you go. Wow. I mean, when I took pictures of it, it didn't even come close to showing just how damaged it was. So maybe that was in the flood, that huge flood situation. I'll get to the reasons why I'm thinking that right now. Now this cushion here, old school. It's all in tatteries now, but that's the real deal, and that's what came with it. This here, beautiful. Look at that. It's only got the singular dowel there, but it's got a bunch of dowel holes here, so I just position that as such. and you'll find that it's had some repairs over the years. Obviously, that stuff this old. Where did I find that? Here. See, that piece would have broken off years ago, and I put that back on. Essentially, and I hope this will transit. It will be all right. That's those things are there. Unlike the last one. But yeah, it's fragile. I'll have to build a crate around it, but I plan to send that and this cushion together with it. I could exclude the cushion if you wanted me to, and you could get a different one, but that's the one that came with it. I think you should keep that personally, but yeah. Now let us have a look at this, shall we? Now, I put out the word because I wanted to get the information of this bell. Just put this back together here. All together now. Oh, that was a TV show from Australia. Yeah, you could probably check that Bobby and all them. Right, check that on the YouTubies. Now, this here. I wanted to get a translation, and sort of like soon, so I threw it out there to Exy and another Exy and one of my mates. Exy meaning Exy wifey, and Exy as in Exy girlfriend that's living in Australia, and one of my buddies, and okie dokie, information came. Okay, here we go. Now, this here. This kanji here is saying shōhyo, meaning trademark registration, if you can read my hieroglyphics. This is toroku, to register. Okay, and here is says Saikyo Genryu. Now, from what we know, Saikyo means West Kyoto. And it could mean like Yamaguchi way, west. You know, like back in the day when you had West and when you had Kyoto and Edo, and you know how they changed all that stuff. Now, Genryu meaning a source of dragon. Yeah, so dun dun dun. Wah! Let me try that again. Dun dun dun. Wah! No one's around watching me doing that. Dun dun dun. Wah! Red of the Dragon. That sounds so cool. Yes. So there you go. So it was west of Kyoto. So I'm just guessing that this might have been in one of those major floods. That could be it. Or it's it been in like Nagasaki, Hiroshima type of thing, where it's just been flung and found miles away. Don't know, but she still sings. Yeah. Excellent long reverberation. It's back. It is back. How about that? Wow. Yeah. So this thing has some serious history. I had to pay to get it all that, so I'll have to at least make something out of it. But yeah, I had to have this. You know, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. I guess I just don't really care that much about money and stuff. You know, lifestyle. Yeah, lifestyle means more than, you know. Yes. Yeah, that's right. Right then. Well, to me, at least. Okay, what we're going to do is go for a bit of a walkie poos. How about that? Look at this bloke, how are you, mate? He's quite happy, yeah. Yeah. They don't bite my hand off most of the time. Look at that taiko in there. Let's have a look, eh? Let us have a look, shall we? Shoesies off. Shoesies. There we go. I do so like this place. They're all having a bit of a punchy poos. The Shinto Suzu bell right there. Yeah, I like it here. This video is going to cut out in 20 seconds. So what we'll do, whoa, look at that guy. God, look how muscly and good looking he is. Yep, they tell me I'm just way too modest. I'm not sucking in that beer gut, trust me. Nah. God, he's a good looking guy. Anyways, I'll I'm back. Okay, right. Well, I'll get this done, and I've got some computery work to do for that stuff a bit later, and then I'll take that to the warehouse, and then what I'll do, look at that, they're playing gate ball, see? Just the other day, I took that video of gate ball. So they would have been playing that, I presume, just sort of a few doors down. Yes. Yes, because these people had a Tolly gate, isn't it? Tolly gate over there. And they were repairing one, not repairing, no, they were putting up that sort of stuff. See all that stuff on the second, you think on that one? Not that one, that one. Yeah, on those pillars. And they were putting up that sort of stuff for a festival-y thing or something, and so they were all a part of this. And over there, the reason why I mention that is a gate ball-y. We could probably even have a look at that one. Now, how's that for a, come on, family crest, eh? Now, you're not allowed to cross the threshold here. Look at that for a drum right there. I'd love to be honest. I'm not certain if you, I don't think you, I know you're not allowed to go in there. I don't know, I'd love to give that drum a bit of a bonky poos. I think that's Taisho period, 1912, 1926. That drum, yes, just judging by experience. What do you call rabbits again? Rabbit, Nihongo. It's not Hitsuji. Hitsuji is sheep, isn't it? Rabbit. Oh, God, I can't remember. What's the word for rabbit? Yumi bow right there. Cool. Doing some fishing. That's fine. Rabbit in Japanese. Rabbit. Usagi. That's what I'm saying. Usagi. Yes, I read that. Usagi. Is that right? Yeah. There you go. There's some usagis. Oh, I don't know what I'm so thoroughly interested in rabbits right now. Alright, I reckon that family crest is just rad. I like that one, look at that. I like that one even better. See? That one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now, alright, let's go for a bit of a walkie poos. Okay? Yeah, so there you go, you know, I'm really pleased that some people, oh, hang on a second here. Oh, there we go. There you go. The French fellow. I just got some emailies just then. I'm reading them right now. And the fellow told me that he pay your service at PayPal. You received a new message. A reminder of the case. Darren. No action is required. The buyer, I won't mention his name, has closed the case. There you go. So that's what I'm saying. Because I asked him, I actually received an email from PayPal this morning saying, this case is going to close in 3 days' time if the buyer doesn't escalate it or something like that. And so I contacted him and said, through the messages, you know, so keep in contact with me. You got, you know, just things and stuff, talk with me, man. Send me photos of the stuff you buy from me. I'm serious. I just got that email right then. And so there you go. I won't show it to you because his name's on the thingy, but let's click on that. There we go. This case is closed. Such and such closed this case on May 20. There is no action required from you at this time. The funds on hold have been released and are now available in your account. There you go. So yeah, good. It says here view conversation, and therefore, yeah, because I said to him, oh, I got an email saying the case is sort of, they're going to make a decision soon. So I said, I wrote to him, oh, can you mention to them that you received the Godjanot on? And oh, hang on, no, that was the Go board. Yeah, the English guy got a Go board, French guy got a Go board, the fellow in particular, and the guy from Bulgaria. Hey, mate, he's a cool guy. In fact, he was a buyer on eBay. He bought many things off me on eBay, and I told him eBay just you know, they just destroyed it and just tried to destroy me financially. Just God, you know. Anyways, not going to let it hurt me. You know, you just get, for years this has been going on. They've just been being bad to me and getting me down, you know, or want to get me down. But no, Stalky. There's a Stalky over there. I mentioned to him, oh, would you mention to the PayPal people that you received it and you're happy and all that stuff. And there was this morning at 5-6 o'clock this morning, because I got up real early. Hello. And another one. These white little mothy looking things are always out at this time of year. And so there you go. He mentioned to the PayPal people he receiving, he's happy, and boom, good. There you go. So yeah, if you want to see the beauty of this place, I can't afford to do that unless I financially survive. You know, there's bad people out there just destructive. They can't make things. They don't know what art is. It's over there. See the gate ball. Go over there. You know, and that's just their framework. Their psyche is to just destroy. But that's not what humans do. Humans, the difference between humans and other apes or whatever, we make shit. And some apes make a little bit of shit, like they might get an orangutan might get a leaf and plonk it on his head in the rain or whatever. But, you know, and some monkeys might grab some sticks and bash each other with them. You know, but we're kind of a little bit more beyond that. Well, some of us. But you know, some bad people just destroy shit. Yeah, that's all they do. You know, and don't want to. They're too stupid to even like to have the mindset that there is a tomorrow. You know, you destroy this, then you won't get to see this. You know. Yes. Well, let's have a look at this over here, shall we? That's that beautiful Buddhist temple over there. We could have a waltzy poos. I'll show you that bell they have. Yeah, I can see that monk. One of the monks on there, see? Let's have a walk through here. I was trying to think of a fancy word for that. Oh, lateral thinking. You know, they don't have, some apes just don't have this concept of lateral thinking. There is no tomorrow. This is what I'm talking about right here. This tollgate here. They were putting this stuff up. Yeah, they were putting that stuff up there. That tollgate, you see? Alright, let's go over here, shall we? Oh, it's fantastic at this time of year, eh? Yes. Well, on the morrow, I have some more training to do. Awesome fire going on over there. Bit too far. You get loads of these fires, and these farmers are burning off all all this stuff around here at this time of year. This is an area where they play gate ball. Great game. Doesn't matter if you're 80 or you're 10. It's a great game. You know, I've played it. Let's see if we've got some gate ball equipment. No. Check this out. Hey, eBay. Yeah? eBay. Hello. Yeah? Have you checked the jets yet? Yeah, those bastards are, those filthy bad people telling me that I owe them money. Yeah, you kidding me? They've stolen so much from me. They say, oh no, you have to, you know, we have to recoup funds from you. Dirty fucking hell. I wouldn't be surprised if creditors, you know, got like a gun to their heads or something like that and saying, listen, you know, we're losing money now. So you, by any means necessary, just keep scamming the taxpayers, or keep flogging from the coffers, you know, that the taxpayers filled. And you see graphs of like the rich get richer, the poor are getting poorer, and the middle class are just falling into shit. So who's gonna fucking save everyone? You know, lateral thinking. Yeah, there is no tomorrow for these apes, and there is no beauty. They destroy. That's all they know. All they know. What I'll do is I'll go unpack. All right, let's have a look at this. Showa Rokuju-san Nen Kugatsu, and on an auspicious day. I think that's the 20th. If I'm not wrong, it's the 9th month of what did I say? Rokuju-san 63. So it's 1926, 1986, 1989. You go back 1 year for the full year, first year of the Showa period, 1988. There you go. It's 1988. Alright, how about I switch off and we'll go. See, I like doing this shit, and many of you like this stuff too. Yeah, and I'm serious, for like 2 odd years more. You know, the struggle and the attack. Yeah, so I had to do something else. Yesterday I had some training. A couple of days prior to that, had some training, even getting paid for it. And tomorrow I do some training. Yes, and next week more training and stuff like that. And yeah, something really good is coming along in the works. And so what I do, like the stuff I'm doing over there, I've decided that if I have to, if I get screwed, I didn't get screwed today, see? The PayPal people, and that fellow who's nice and stuff, yeah man, he mentioned to them that case was open. And yeah, so I've kind of I'm of the frame of mind that if need be, I'll just do this as a hobby thing. Or if I get totally effed with what I'm doing with the Etsy thing, then I might just go all independent, you know, because I've got a good base of good trustworthy buyers out there. They, you know, they tell me what they want, I stick it on a list, and you know, then these major platforms can just go. Well, I like Etsy, to be honest. I like their mentality, but I hope they don't become just like you know, just, you know, get that big where they just don't care anymore. You know, you want to have that family run type of feel to it. Yes. In fact, one of the major companies here that contacted me, and I hadn't heard from them for quite some time, 3 weeks or so, and they're interested, and you know, still interested in that work. You know, I'm like, you know, you're just a number to them. You know, do I want to work for people that just don't give a flying fling about you? You know, no. Quality of life. That's what I was trying to say earlier. The people down here run this show. Quality of life. That's important. That's what's important. Not having a whole bunch of dough and then getting to the point where, you know, you've lost everything else. You know, it's like, and all you know is to get, oh, let's just try and get some more money. Okay, he who has the most wins. No, that's not how it works. No, that's not how it works. Now, I'm going to pack this stuff up and I'll walk over there to that awesomeness of awesome temple, and show you that. Yeah, let's do that. Dude's got a cool thing going on his bicycle. Now, I remember there was a time when you could walk across that thing in the middle of the field, but it's looking a bit rough. Yeah. Some storkies coming. There we go, there's Storky and his other Storky mate down there. Decided to go that way. They're having a bit of a tiff or something. Oh, hang on, he's going around. There he goes. Just having a bit of a chatty cruise. Beautiful, eh? Yes. I think I'll just I'll go through there like when I was back in with the Special Forces. Yep. Stealing some valor. Stealing valor. Yeah, there's some dudes out there that pretend to be like dudes that they're not, and they and there's other dudes that call them out on it. And I don't know. Yeah. The way I see it is, to me, it's not so much in the way of stolen valor, unless they're like profiting from it or whatever. But I don't know. There's some dudes that are. What's going on? You know, they revere those dudes that do that sort of stuff, and I don't know. Maybe some of them that dress up in medals that they didn't obtain might be a bit retarded or something. I don't know. But you know, I wouldn't be too harsh on them. But there are shysters or whatever they call them, charlatans or whatever, sham scammers out there that probably do profit from it, I guess. So yes, well, when I was getting my stolen valor, yeah, that worked out alright. See all these little white ones and the yellow ones? See? They're all out at this time of year. Yeah, the yellow ones, the cows. Oh, where were you in? Hey, I decided to become a conscientious objector, and but don't worry, I'll stay back and protect all the women, and with all the politicians and their family. Yeah, that won't go right. Anyways, I don't know why those thoughts came. Just stuff I've been watching, that's all. There's the postie. Okay, let's have a look at this. Wow. Yes, that bell I sold just recently. My mate, because I just mentioned to you, like, his Exie was helping with translations. In fact, she said just the other day, because I told her some good things that are happening, and she's like, oh, that's great to hear, and she's going to tell my beauty about that, so that's good. That gives me more power, you know. And yeah, a mate of mine, he managed to locate the very temple where that bell came from. How's that? And it was a commemorative bell, a memorial bell commemorating 1,100 years of that temple. Yes. There's the main bell. It's called a bonchol. For those of you who don't follow my channel, what, is something wrong with you? just lost subscribers. Chase them all away. And there we go. And there's the Han Shou. Oh, actually, that's a lady. Just the other day when I was, not the other day, but a few weeks back there, I was in a temple. They invited me in, and I'm just noticing some of the eaves bells with the wind chime types. They're awesome. There is one, I know, I have knowledge that there's one around for sale, but it's way too expensive for me, at least. But the price is right, for sure. Yeah. Beautiful. And she called them by a different name that I was unfamiliar with, and like, I know everything. So I'm like, listen, lady. No, I'm like, you know, obviously I know everything. I am everything. You know, but obviously people just tell me I'm just way too modest. I am, you know. There's another one of those chime ones on the eaves, you know, under the eaves. I plan to do this at the 88 in Shikoku. Yes, and go there with my shakujo or my major staff, and go for a walkie poos. Yes, let's go and have a look at the boncho. That's a crypt where they keep the bones and things. Yes, I'd love to go to the 88, and I think, see, I was going to do it as a hobo, because like it was just getting so bad for me. I was just going to hit the road and go hitchhiking, like eventually end up in a detention centre with no visa kind of thing, you know. It was really, I was looking at that. Couldn't get back home to Australia. That company still, Kiwi.com, still selling tickets. They are, that don't exist, and still scamming and stealing money from people, aren't they? Selling plane tickets that don't exist, and the bastards never give you money back. So I got stuck here, didn't I? It's a ninja. Oh, that's the postie. Look at that, huh? I guess I noticed. I just happened to slip. Oh, oops! Oops! Oh, slipped just then. Yeah. Now that they use bamboo for striker, that's old school style. Yeah, it's beautiful. Huh? Here, ain't it? In fact, I brought some little bells here years ago and took some pictures and all that, and yeah, back in the day. And this guy is rad. This one, he's decided to plonk that rock on there because the other one has disintegrated because it's sandstone, and the top portion would have copped most of the. There you go, granite right there, isn't it? Cool. Yeah. Nice. So yes, but in time, I do so plan. I want to go eventually to the 88 in Shikoku and walk the hippie trail. Yeah, that's what I'm well keen to do. All right. Well, I know there's an awesome village over there. I've walked through there before. Oh, what the hey? Let's just go for a walk, shall we? Oh, is the time? It's not like I'm pressed for time today, eh? So, shit, it's 3:30 already. Oh, cookie. Oh, anyways, at least that's good news. And you know, hopefully this Etsy thing will work out fine, and just rubbish people won't destroy it. And yeah, you know, it's all a matter of things getting getting rid of Clown World and putting things right again, and then getting shipping correct, getting all that done, getting rid of bad people in governments. In fact, someone bought a Katsura wig from me just the other day. I was like, oh, I had a look at that, right? I sold that, and turns out it was someone, a Canuck, a Canada gin, and someone from Canada, and I had to refund their money and say, sorry mate, you know, I've written on, I didn't actually have it on that listing. I've got it on most of the listings, mentioning that still to this day you can only send a tegami, a letter, to Canada. You know, who's running the show? They import people from all over the place, right? Oh no, that building's, the roof's gone and had a punchy poos. Right? You can't, they're not bringing in any freight, but they're importing people from all over the world, and they're not like checking them for anything, and then they're chucking them in fancy pants hotels. Well, Canadians, there's a lot of them on the frickin' street, yeah, homeless, yeah, you know. But hey, Oh, I'm spreading, yeah, disinformation, conspiracy theorists, aren't I? Yeah. You know, the world's just gone all kooky kook land, and there are bad people that are just continuing to pilfer. He's got a good setup. Pilfer the coffers that the taxpayer fill, or, you know, and just pilfering it. Just pilfering it. Yes? Mm-hmm. Anyways, and it's affected me, these idiot people running Canada, many times. I used to... Canada was the second main portion of my customers. And it was America, Canada, and then the UK, and then France. And I used to sell a bunch of things to Belgium too. And Germany's gone all wacky poos. They're stealing more money from the people, and they've come up with this new plan to steal more money and say, oh, this is for environmentally friendly reasons. So you got to include this tax codey thing and all this stuff. And I'm not going to send anything to Germany anymore. No. You know, they need to you know, just sort their shit out. The people, the populace need to go, yes, I can't help these apes. You know, I tried. I crash landed on this planet of the apes, and I just can't help. Those shape are awesome, man. I've got some of those from real deal Buddhist temples. I can't help these apes. I can't help them. Nope. Anyways, if things were, just hypothetically speaking, which it never will be, because they're coming out with a new one. Oh, there's some kind of new virus thing. Oh, lo and behold, like we didn't see that coming. Yeah. You know, these bad people, they know they haven't got a grip upon, you know, they can't control everything. They're in a shambles. And so they're just coming up with more and more new bullshit to attack the people, to keep their positions. Have your positions. I don't give a fuck. Thankfully I'm not one of them. I wonder. Yeah, hypothetically speaking, if it was, you know, the shipping was a normal speed, and we had sail economy air and all that, and we didn't have all these extra charges, you know, if things weren't clown world and got back to normality, to sensible land, I wouldn't be affected so much, because it really tried to vicariously murder me. Yeah, fucking hell it did. Yeah. Some people in Australia too, they killed themselves because of the effect that all this had on their small business. Young people locked inside, all this sort of shit, killed themselves. I know who the filth are. Well, fuck 'em. At least when I walk out of this world, I know that I weren't them. That's a good thing. Oh, anyway. See why I tried to hold on tooth and nail to stay here, eh? I've got a few good reasons. There's one major reason. Yeah. It's good here. The riches come in many forms. You can be a bazillionaire, but your life might be shit. I'm poor as shit, but this is a Friday afternoon, man. Yeah. Well, if you want to see and continue to see the beauty of Japan. And maybe someday, you might be a shitbag, try to destroy beauty and destroy me, and then maybe one day you'll wake up and go, hang on, oh shit, yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe beauty is the path. Yeah, I don't know what the path is. The way. Well, maybe I do. I just couldn't be asked trying to inform people anymore because I crash landed on Clown World, the planet of the apes. Yeah, but surprisingly things have taken a twist. Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going around the twist? Anyways, that was a good show, eh? And all could enjoy that, young and old. Anyways, yeah, so a good turn of events have occurred, and therefore, I'm going to be all right. That old deer's looking at me like, what's going on here? Call the revenue hunters. Revenue hunter. This week on Revenue Hunter. Revenue hunter. When I grow up, I want to be a revenue hunter. And attack my very own people. Find people all over the show. Yay. Oh, you're more than 5 kilometres away from your area where you're supposed to be in, because you're not allowed to shop outside the area. Oh, excuse me. So this is the countryside, and the nearest supermarket is more than 5 kilometres. We're gonna fine you anyway. Really, that went on. People went to court for shit like that. My country, Australia, again, you got to just throw them all out. Yeah. Check out this garden. Radalicious. So I guess you could say I'm still and will forevermore be thoroughly bitter about what the bad people did. The bad elements did to not just me but many others. Yeah. Look at all the that's Naka, like inside Tanaka. That's a nameplate. It's called a Jido Hambaiki. And I haven't had one of those in a long time. Years. I don't go near this stuff. It's rough as guts. This is the stuff you want. Green tea and black tea. That says tobacco. Tobacco. That would be ha, but with these two little thingies, that makes it ba. Ko. Ko. Ta. Ba. Ta da ba, or something like that. You get yourself a sheet of like hiragana and katakana, and within a few weeks you'll have it. Maybe not 100% down, but you'll. It helps a lot. Gomi no something, whatever that is. He meaning day. Kaya, something fire or something. Burnables. And this says on a particular day, it's saying that maybe Suyobi. Suyobi means Wednesday. And so you chuck your burnables, which is the red. Like that, like Kawasaki, Kawasaki radar. Yes. So on the days of when you're throwing out burnables, you it's on Wednesdays. So there's certain days that you do all this sort of stuff. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you go? Oh. See, out here they wear helmets. They don't do that in town, but out here, because the speeds are higher, kids are expected to wear helmets, you see. Oh. Yeah, art everywhere, mate. It's kind of faded. It's grey, moss and stuff all over it. Here we go. Isn't that cool? There's a school not so far from here. There's two more of them just waltzed on by. Cool. Alright, what I'll do is I might go down that way, about face, and head down there. See, I've been through here before, and so there was no need for me to come here. I think the battery finally gave up the ghost, so probably just a few more seconds to go and battery will be flat. We've got that done, so that's good. Okay, so I'll head back to the warehouse and I'll head back to the ranch, upload this, and I've got some other video. Yeah, battery's going now. Battery's running down. I wonder if my stuff's still there. Hey, oh, look at all the graffiti everywhere and all the needles, and yeah, free needles for everybody. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. Oh, that looks like my stuff's still on the back of the rig, and the windows are still down. And it's a surprise. There you go. All right. Right. Oh look. Yep. Those crows decided to get ticked off with me, eh? For those spicy chips I gave them the other day. Oh look, all my shit's still here. Look. Hey. Look at all the graffiti all over, and they stole my wheels.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.